Good evening. Or whatever time it may be for you. The hunt will begin momentarily. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Vintage Story, but it should be very fun. I'm afraid the dulcet tones of the Blasphemous soundtrack will not be joining us this evening. There are other things to focus on. You're not fully caught up. Well, this is a new thing. You can't be caught up on anything. This will be a grand adventure for charity, in fact. You have no idea what this game is. Once we see it, I think you'll find it a bit familiar. Just with James' playthrough, yes. They should have had you reading Murderbot. I don't know what that is. Like the Murderbot Diaries? I read that. It was okay. Yes, we will be napping many a knife. Such is the way of Vintage Story. Well put together sci-fi slop? More and more I am growing against the term slop, against the logic of slop, as it were. It was short and competently written, and a well-executed version of a lot of sci-fi tropes that I had definitely seen before. But, you know, it's genre fiction. They do that. They revisit tropes. That's how it works. I've been on a Virginia Woolf kick. I say that as if I've read a second thing by her, but I'm doing... What is it? Mrs. Willoughby or something? It's her modernist novel, the one where... Are we going to be sharing our chats? I don't think so at the moment. Is this a every Meat Planet does a stream situation? I believe so. And not just Meat Planet. There will be other friends here as well. But I don't know if you guys have thought about this before, but this Virginia Wolf bitch is pretty damn good at writing. I'm about 20% of the way through it. Don't really know what's happening so far. It's just the internal thoughts of a woman preparing for a dinner party. And, well, it is fantastic, I will say that. I am getting a bit tired of modernist literature, though. Like, I've seen internal stream of consciousness executed well in so many different times. I kind of find myself wanting something new. But such is the way of these things. Eventually I will have to read Ulysses. I've heard that one's very good, but it's also very long. It's very long. Hello, Bon Voyage. Welcome to chat. It is we who up hunting they hog. Internal stream of consciousness TTRPG book. You're getting Harry Potter ads? Unfortunately, I don't control that. No, nobody important. Importa. That's the Odyssey. I'm talking about James Joyce's Ulysses. The famous modernist literature. You love Hog? Well, Hog will be here. Worry the fuck not. Oh, I have to... Sorry, doing a little bit of pre-stream setup. Hello, Dot. Hello, Tara. There are some mods I have to delete and reorganize. You have to delete the big butt mod that gives you a big butt? What? That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. There we go. Okay. Sorry, doing a little bit of fun behind the scenes, whatnot. Doop. And... Doop. This should do it. There we go. Okay. I think it's time to join. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the hunt. I am underground. I have been buried. Oh, Cinemachine is here. Hello? I know what I must do. Hello. You are very quiet.
Are you talking? Because I can't hear you.
Yes, I am talking. Hello?
Oh, hello.
Hey, excellent.
Oh, Val, help me fix my microphone. I might have to boost my input a little bit.
You sound fine now.
Um,
Good heavens!
What
What
the
do we
fuck?
have here?
Okay. Okay.
We've got a little.
Whoa.
We've got two things, don't we? What brings you to the mysterious ruins of
Hi.
Tuttletown?
I woke up in the ground. I was buried.
I don't know. I was just eating worms.
Hmm. Intriguing. Is there a reason for that?
What, being buried?
Yes.
I was just eating worms.
I'm more
Did you
interested
not
in the
have any-
worms, honestly.
Did you have no better food?
Yeah.
Your arms got
yum.
wide. Your arms got long. Give me one moment. I will return to you briefly.
Okay. I need to continue finding rocks.
Okay. I was also finding rocks. I should.
Are worms delicious? Oh, we've got a good source of clay. Excellent. Not many trees. Lumber might be a problem. There will be beatings with rocks. Don't worry, that will be an essential part of this. For those that don't know, there's a fair amount of napping in this game. Alright, now we need a stick. CT delivering RPG protagonist lines? I can't do that. It's locked. It's locked. I can't do that. It's locked. Not right now. Not right now. Ow! Bitch? Whatever, I got my knife. I think it was a... There's like a ranged enemy in this game that I forget what they're called. They're like 3 blocks tall. Now what is this? That's the hog by the way? I see. Well, King Sanity left us for a second. We will take some time to clear the grass. Birch seeds, excellent. Lumber will definitely be a problem. Recently got insane about Vintage Story, so I'm excited to watch one of these streams and know what's happening. Oh, yes. I may be related to these skeletons. I'm not entirely sure how. All this and more will be revealed soon. Got some vines. Chickens? If we can get early chickens, that would be huge. Oh, there are chickens. Okay. Hey. What's up? If you're talking, I cannot hear you, buddy.
That was a test to make sure you weren't going crazy.
Oh, cool.
Interesting.
Any other things you want to share?
No. I have to go for a moment.
Excellent. This does seem to be a pretty good starting space. That will be problematic in the future, I think. We can solve that bridge when we come to it. Man, I bet the first person to come up with, like, Findom felt like a fucking genius. I think that woman was a genius. What do you think the first, like, historical attestation of financial domination was? Because people have been so poor for most of history. I bet, like, the idea of somebody sexually spending money is... It's got to be fairly recent, right? Unless there's, like, some sultan who was really into, like, I don't know, letting his concubines spend money on fabrics and jewels and whatnot. Yeah, it's like, who was the first of ye old Findoms? Do you think it was before or after paper currency? I bet globalization definitely had something to do with it. Like, the idea of having to track personal finances being something fundamentally tied to sexuality has to be, like, I don't know, but maybe that also feels like something... Oh, I forgot, I'm a skeleton, I can't swim.
Hi.
Shit.
Well, hold on. One's you're falling. Fancy meeting the pair of you for the first time. I see you took to the ruins of Tuttletopia to peek yourselves around.
I thought it was
What brings you
Tuttletown.
fair adventurers to the land?
I woke up in a hole. I got buried.
And you were the worm one, right?
Sorry, you cut out a bit there. I got worms though.
You were the worm one. Wonderful. Well, the worm.
Yes.
Enjoy your time here. I encourage you all to set up shop and make comfortable hovels in the ruins of Tuttletopia.
Well, I can...
Goodbye again for the first time.
Okay.
Okay.
Who up renovating they tomb?
I found Pete.
Oh, you got Pete? Dope.
I got Pete.
I think Oh, wait.
Pete
No.
root.
You got Pete root? If you find... Where do we want to...
Help.
Hi, Jane.
Help.
With what? Oh! Oh my god!
For me.
Oh shit! Oh god, it's a beast!
Does
I
anyone
don't
have a weapon?
I don't.
I have a knife. I'm terrible at melee combat, though.
Kill it.
It's so fast! Oh my god, Jane!
Why is it so
Burn
hard?
it. Burn it.
I'm trying!
It's one pig. Like 80 of them spawn. You can kill one pig.
I literally haven't hit it a single time.
You
Oh,
got it.
fuck, now it's aggroed on me.
You're
Shit,
getting it.
why did I do that?
You're trying to save
Trying to
me.
take a knife.
Okay, it's running away.
Taking a knife.
I see you found the scourge of Tuttletopia. A disgusting little heart pig. Make sure you kill it with all vitriol you can manage.
I'm sorry. What did you? Sorry. What did you call this place?
This is Tuttletopia. Why, it's the ruins of Tuttletopia. It used to be a brave and proud city until the terrible little piggies down there came and harmed all of us.
Oh dear. That sounds bad.
They harmed all of
Dear.
you.
There used to be thousands that lived in here. Now only the ruins and my expansive mayor.
I don't have time for lore. I need to harvest tool weeds. Someone has to make some goddamn baskets. Oh yeah, you can't... let me see if I can show you guys. So I am, in fact, a skeleton. So jot that down. We found a mod that allows one to play as a skeleton. And here's the thing. The custom skeleton classes, there were several of them, are all ridiculously difficult challenge classes that came with significant downsides. For example, one of them got hungry twice as fast and food was half as satiating. I did not want to play that form of skeleton because it seemed very difficult. This one is very fast and light, but I cannot swim, ever. And I also get hungry very slowly. This must suffice for now. Okay, don't want to aggro that thing. Do you know how to swim IRL? Yes, I know how to swim very well IRL. Okay. Oh, that one's blue! Shit. Okay. Okay. Next order of business. We need an axe. We need to start getting... That's a shovel. Shit. Alright. Alright, we have a shovel now. Next order of business, we should have an axe so that we can start making doors so that we can keep ourselves freaking safe from these heart pigs. I do think the first Findom was probably Chinese. Somebody mentioned that in chat earlier. And oh, it's a deer. Oh dear. I definitely think that there was probably some, like, you know, given the economic politics of, like, the Tang Dynasty, I bet there was some noble who got a little bit wet off of spending too much money on a concubine. Oh. He was probably Chinese, yeah. Yeah, there was probably some, like, small-time, like, Tang Dynasty bureaucrat who got off on, like, embezzling funds and using it on, like, I don't know, the daughters of lowly merchants and high-end prostitutes. But do you think that guy was doing Findom in a meaningfully similar way to how we understand that term now? Okay, I'm not finding... Okay. I need more flint, but this mountainous area is not... It's not... Oh, shit! Overshot that. Where are we? Okay, we're not that far away. However, I cannot swim. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It's not just spending money, though. Like, there's a libidinal relationship to money that I don't know if that was present in the same way. Because it does feel like a relatively recent thing. Or it's like, my friends who were sex workers do mention that, like, the kink space of financial domination is relatively oversaturated at the moment. And I don't think that was true for, like, the Tang Dynasty. I don't think there was, like... I don't think there was an entire cottage industry of talented courtesans who specifically catered to nobles that got off on spending money. That does not seem like it happened. But I think... And I think the modern conception of Findom definitely kind of requires the modern... I don't know. Does it require the modern conception of, like, of kink and normative sexuality, because I don't think that's true. Kirky emphasizes that the Hetairi veiled the fact that they were selling sex through the language of gift exchange. Interesting. But, like, okay. Veiled language is itself part of eroticism, right? Like, it's the play of crossing social boundaries, right? Of like, oh, am I gonna do it? No, I'm not gonna do. Am I gonna do it though? I'm not. Like that. That's kind of the social essence of eroticism, and I feel like in the Tang Dynasty you could have had that, or there could have been some like usefully analogous behavior with this like courtesan gift exchange libidinal language. We should write a paper, honestly. Where's my corpse? Yeah, there is definitely an element of like having your self-worth fundamentally tied up in money that doesn't necessarily feel like it. Yeah. Is there anyone in chat that speaks enough Chinese to research this? Especially classical Chinese?
This is my house now.
Awesome. You already got the peat stacks. You got the mad peat stacks. Yo, you got an axe? Oh, it's Bun. Let's go explore the woods. Power used to be land and titles. That's true. That's true. But also, it's like money is money, right? The physical representation of it also makes sense that like physical representations of money through paper currency would become libidinal objects. Like that makes total sense to me. I'm not gonna kill Bun. They don't drop anything good. Axe. Making an axe this time. Wouldn't a classical Chinese bureaucrat be more focused on social standing? Money is tied up in that, though, right? I don't know enough about, like, Tang Dynasty era, like, politics to really say either way. But my thought is that, like, there has to be some way to, like... It has to be at least possible that there was some, like, Tang Dynasty bureaucrat that had a similar relationship to sexuality that, like, a modern guy who's into Findom would. Kind of awesome to be having, like, a traveling Socratic discussion on kink in the Tang Dynasty. Yeah. I think sexuality is one of the most, like, inherent... Like, sexual politics is one of the most inherently interesting things to talk about. Because even when people don't have a relationship to them, that in itself is interesting. Like... Like, I know plenty of sex workers, and, like, some of the best, like, pornographic performers are asexual. Like, they understand it completely as, like, a language of... as a theatrical language. Which that makes, like, that made total sense to me. Where it's like, if your understanding of... What is that? Is that a bear? That looks like a bear. I don't want to fuck with that. So it's like I bet if you went back, I know like using modern like LGBT language for historical conceptions of sexuality is kind of like it's kind of like calling historical kings like Republicans and Democrats. Like it doesn't really work. But I do think if you went back in time and looked at various like famous courtesans, I bet a non-zero percentage of them would be recognizable as asexual. Okay, no. I need a door. What is the link? What is the fucking thing for doors again? It's like... this? No? Is it... But that's just a theory, you know? It's not... It's just kind of my hunch. But it's like, someone who experiences a lack of, like, physical sexual attraction could be interesting. Especially in a circumstance where it was like weaponized use of sexuality was one of the major... Ooh. Buried pot. What do we got? Beanades. I've actually never seen these in casual playthroughs. I don't even know what they do.
Because my temporal stability is draining. Oh. Why the fuck did you throw that at me?
I've never seen what a beanade does. Here, you want one?
Okay.
Here. Did it work?
Okay. You're not talking if you are.
Oh, I'm not? Hello? Hello? Hi? You're cutting out. Oh no!
Oh shit! I'm gonna die.
What's happening?
Where did
I'm muted? I'm not muted. There's weird, like... I am not muted. You guys can hear me, right? In-game, my lord? How do I unmute myself? What? How the fuck did that happen? What the hell? That was a fucking boat horn. Shit! Yeah, I know the fucking icon is there. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how that happened. I think it's like, there's a lot of weird key bindings in this game. It might have been stuck to, like, I don't know. It might have been bound to something weird. Okay, first I need to collect more tool reads so that I can have full inventory specs. Oh, James just died to a bear. There we go. The Great Reed Hunt. Alright. Let's see. We don't have much daylight left. Hi, James.
I got eaten by a bear.
I saw. Do you want to help me collect reeds?
I do, but my stuff is that way. Do you want to help me get my stuff?
Sure. It's almost nighttime.
What?
It's almost nighttime. The
It
sun
doesn't
is
look like it.
the sun is setting.
I think I need to relog.
Oh.
Oh, that's the moon up there.
Yes.
I need to get my stuff. Shit.
How far away were you? Yeah. Reed.
Oh, the sun is setting. Not super far. If I sprint, we'll make it rather fast.
Okay. I
Kick it
do
on the floor if you want to harvest it.
I do have a door. I do have a dwelling with a door if you need a place to chill for the night.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we can make a impromptu lean-to after we get my stuff.
Well, no. My dwelling with a door is back in town.
Oh, I see. Interesting.
Chat and I were talking about when we think the first historical instance of Findom happened.
Yeah.
And we think you could probably find like a Tang Dynasty bureaucrat who was into Findom. Like it had the same like social relationship of like wealth and social power, and they had paper money, right? They had like representations of value that could be used as libidinal objects.
Right.
What do you think, though? Do you think it's like? Do you think there was like a caveman who was like getting a boner from trading cowrie shells to other people?
I mean, they've gotta, right? Like having things and giving them.
James?
You have to craft a way to save me.
Jamie. Hang on, I'm coming. Here, I will dig down to you.
I've made it. I've escaped.
Okay.
I've escaped using my abilities. Is there... Okay, CT, is there any way you could craft some torches while I go grab my stuff?
Oh, you still haven't gotten your stuff? Jamie, you should come spend the night with me. We can grab your stuff tomorrow morning.
No, it's right here. It's
James, there's like 2 Boathorn! And another bear! Jamie, please remember that I have like half the health of a normal player because I'm a skeleton.
Where's my stuff?
It's here. It's here. I just grabbed some of your shit.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, let's run, let's run.
Okay, follow me. Watch the drifter.
I didn't get a chance to mark it on the map, but there's also horsetail and a small pear tree over here.
Ooh, a pear tree! You know, I've never gotten a fruit tree to grow to full in this game.
Neither have I.
Wow, okay, we got a lot of good clay deposits. That's pretty good. This is a very pretty little mountain range. Oh, there's another fruit tree out there on the plains.
So yeah, anyway, regarding Findom,
Mhm.
I was gonna say, Findom must go crazy when you're trading in gold coins specifically.
Right, right. It's like, I bet like, there had to have been a Roman emperor who was, like, super into, like, the idea of courtesans spending his money.
That's right. Okay. I think we're almost home, right?
We are. It's just around over here. He's a boonie. Jamie's not stunting on me with the water.
Am I? Am I stunting on you with the water?
You're not. I don't think you are.
Was I stunting?
All right. There we go. Welcome back.
I don't see any bright colorful pigs.
Oh, there are worms. I didn't know there were worms.
Yeah, they're one of the things that got added.
Oh, I didn't know that. Now these pigs do not seem. Oh,
Is this your house?
yeah, this is my house.
Don't let me out!
I haven't cleared away the skeletons, so
I'm not gonna touch them. They're like your cousins.
I guess that's true.
I can't-
Yes.
I can't see anything. Did you get enough material to craft a torch?
Let me see. Let me see. I think I have some sticks and dry grass. I think I can craft us a torch. What is the
Because
fucking...
otherwise I'm gonna have to navigate by the light of your eyes. And
Oh, do my eyes glow? That's cute. James,
very faintly.
James, do you have any... Oh, wait. I think I can. Hang on. Just a moment, my friend. You're going to want to stand a little to your right.
I went to my right.
Very good. That seems to be working. Okay, and then we're going to use the fire starter.
Oh yeah, the fire starter. I forgot about that. It's so dark.
Just a moment. Hey!
Oh, nice.
Now, I don't think I have
Can I
enough... You can cook. Feel free.
No, I was gonna try and see if I could cook this mushroom, but it seems like I can't.
No, we will need some earthenware for that, which will be my next big project, is collecting a fuckload of... I need a few more reeds to get my baskets up, and then I'm going to start collecting a bunch of clay.
Okay. Do you have, by any chance, a knife head and a stick?
I can give you a... Oh, I do have a knife head, and I do have a stick.
Perfect. My quest is complete.
Are these your worms?
They must be my worms, yes.
Please. Your worms, sir.
Friends of yours?
I was thinking cousins, maybe?
Okay. Okay. Is it fucked up for an animated skeleton to have regular skeletons in their house? Is it?
I don't know.
It looked like you were nodding your head, like you were aware of how fucked up it was.
We could... What's that Francis Fukuyama tweet about being scared of Halloween skeletons because there's war in the world and that's bad or something?
That's me every day.
What? Did you just get scared of the door opening?
No, I got scared of the notification for a donation from Olive Cow. Thank you so much, Olive Cow.
Oh. Fuck, I didn't set that up. I gotta set that up.
Oh, I need to be outside of your house so it doesn't get swarmed with pigs right now.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
I don't know when we're gonna get pigged.
Yes, there is nothing funny about a child skeleton. Yeah.
There is nothing funny about a pig skeleton.
Maybe it's like having taxidermied monkeys in your house. That makes sense, actually.
There is a single bright green pig trying to kill us now.
I see.
I think your donor notification is doubled up so it's loud as fuck. Oh, thank you. Ow.
Ah, I got you through that gap in the wall. Also, did you know that this bony soil has a different drop table than... Ah!
What?
Ah!
The house is infested.
This is going poorly for me.
Me as well.
Oh dear. Okay, it's this way. Yeah! I've been reading a lot about the economies of like pre-Columbian exchange America and whatnot. And I really don't get the sense that there were a lot of places in indigenous America that like Findom could have happened. That like there was a fundamentally different relationship to money in a lot of places. And like a fairly like there were complex trade networks and stuff, but like money was not seen socially as like a store of power in the same way that I think it could be libidinal. I think if there was... Oh, oh, shit! Concrete. I am forgetting the name of the book right now. Ask me in the server later. And I will get the name of it for you. It's about like the trade relationships of pre-colonial America. Excellent book, by the way. Highly, highly recommended. But it's like when the Haudenosaunee were trading wampum, it did not have the same like social connotations. Shit. It did not have the same like social connotations as like paper money or like a drachma or a fucking denarius did. Whew. Imagine having to do Findom with rye stones. What is that? Is that the like Mongolian weather stones? One of my mutuals mentioned that in a Tumblr post, and it seemed really badass. These things drop hides. That's crazy good, actually. If these things drop hide, that's okay. We're gonna be leathered the fuck up. Okay, gotta see. You mean the horse stones? I don't know what they're called. No, I think the largest currencies ever made are like those big limestone donuts. Roman legionnaire getting off on someone using his salt ration. Yeah, he's like some barbarian barbarian male prostitute is like spending his salt on salting a generous elk hide, and the Roman legionary is getting off on it. I bet that. I don't like if we're gonna be serious intellectuals about this. I don't know if that happened. Do you think the pay of a Roman legionary was like had a libidinal relationship outside of Rome? Because I don't know if it did. So is the theme of this gonna be just like getting hogs spawned into your house forever? If so, that's really funny. Rome the capital or the whole empire? Like the whole Roman world, you know? There's a hole. There's no hole. There's a lot of small holes. Wait, is this? There was a hole. Sorry for yelling. Hogs and Findom, perfect stream. Destroy my foes with perfect beam. If you were a Lupe, you wouldn't accept salt? I wouldn't either. It's kind of real now that you say that out loud. You're just saying the shit that we're all thinking. Like, if someone tried to pay me in salt, I would be kind of like I would give them the like I would give them the B tier pussy. Chicken. You'd be salty about it? Boo! -2. Chimera, you can do better than that. We both know it. I'm gonna organize my hotbar a little bit. Tier list of historical currencies by libidinality? Yes. We should. I feel like this chat could do that. We should do a tier list of historical libidinality, like libidinality currencies. If salt was valuable enough to be, why wouldn't they accept it as currency? Well, it's a commodity currency, and the fundamental thing about commodity currencies is that they're a hassle, right? You gotta store it. You gotta like. You can't spend salt unless you're like finding someone else who will buy the salt off of you. Like, that feels... The Dutch wanted to fuck their bonds, so... I feel like the Dutch, like, when they were... The Dutch at peak Dutch were, like... They were obsessed with gambling. I feel like there had to be... Like, 1700s Netherlands had to be... I don't see... Okay, here's the thing. I don't think the tulips got horny. Because, like, okay, crypto is not horny. Like, crypto, like, tulips had a very similar social relationship to the Netherlands during the tulip panic as cryptocurrency does now. It was kind of a class thing, right? It was like a lot of people get into crypto because it's like, oh, this is the thing that will finally let me this is the thing that'll finally let me make it big. Tulip panic was exaggerated. I don't think it was exaggerated. It was just like, it was exaggerated in the same way that like the crypto crash was exaggerated. Like there was never that much there anyway, but it did ruin the lives of like some very specific people, you know? it didn't like ruin the Dutch economy. A lot of people talk about it as being, it's like, no, that didn't happen. It fundamentally wasn't tied into their actual financial system. Like it was literally done in the bars outside of the stock exchange. You think the French were feeling that way when John Law had his thing? There's got to be some signals getting crossed between like panic, elation, arousal. I bet, like there were stories from the there were stories from the Mississippi bubble of like peasant women like getting sent to the market with, it's like, here's 60 francs, go to the market for your noble lady, and then like buy some chicken and vegetables for dinner and then bring it back. There were stories about them taking the chicken money, investing it in the stock market, like making 10 times their money, and then like bringing the chicken home anyway. So I bet there was like some servant girl who like got crazy rich off of the Mississippi bubble and became like a sex symbol. Because we've talked about this before on stream of like every time women get a little bit of like social or financial mobility, it becomes a huge sexual thing. Like it becomes like a sexual fantasy for a lot of guys. I bet there was like, I bet there was a French servant girl who got like, who made a lot of money off of the speculation bubble and then became like, I bet, you know what it was? I bet there were a lot of political cartoons about the people who got like rich off of the Mississippi bubble. That happened in the tulip panic as well. I bet there was like a newspaper cartoon making fun of like a young lady that got rich off of a speculation in the Mississippi bubble, and some guy got like a new type of boner based off of that. World's first horny political cartoon. Probably Egypt, actually. There were a lot of old, like, Egyptian steals of, like, political satire and, like, humor. Oh, that's a drifter. Pardon me, sir. CT, agree with me on spices being sexy? Okay, you were talking about that earlier. I'm not sure if I agree. Like, so I don't think spices were sexual as a currency. I think being a person who enjoys spices and is around spices is sexual because it's a mark of wealth, in the same way that like having abs is really sexual today. Because it's not about like, it's not about the actual, like, people don't give a fuck about the abs, you know? It's about the idea that this person has enough like spare time and energy to like go work out every day, and that's hot, right? It's like, oh, you're successful and you have your shit together enough that you can like go to the gym and like you can build your entire diet around getting abs. And I think, so while I disagree with the idea that spices themselves were sexual, I think there were probably some social signifiers around access to spices that were sexualized. I think that's true. Like, there was a way, like, okay, this actually might be some bullshit I learned from a listicle, so don't quote me on this, but there was, like, a particular way of, like, pinching spices out of the little dishes to put on your food, where it was like you grab them with, like, your thumb and pinky. I feel like that might have been sexualized. There's also a lot of competency porn. I think, like, okay, well, there's a difference between competency porn and, like, because I think competency itself is very erotic, right? That's a fucking bear. Competency itself is very erotic. It's why I think cooking is one of the most attractive skills that a person can have. It's a demonstration of dexterity. It's an inherently empathetic thing. It's like you're making something for someone else. It's a sensory experience. It's not necessarily about the competency, but also like seeing someone work well with their hands is very attractive. I think a lot of women will back me up on that like that's one of the most attractive things that a guy can do, is like, you know, have nice hands and be good at using them on something that is like a dexterous task. I think that's very attractive to a lot of people. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's pottery time. I think that's very attractive to a lot of people. Yeah, blacksmith, potter, it's like any like manual task that requires a degree of strength and dexterity is, I think, very attractive to a lot of people. Ah, shit. Okay, can't do that right now. Farmer, even. I think farmer's in a different class. I do, like, one of the most interesting things to me is that, like, what a person finds attractive is very revealing of them personally. Like, I was talking to one of my friends the other day, and he was like, met someone on Tinder, and it was like, met someone on Tinder who was like, oh my gosh, I met someone on Tinder who had the hottest, like one of the hottest professions that a person can have. And I was like, okay, this guy's into women. I was like, okay, in my head, I'm like, attractive female, like an attractive female occupation to me is like a lawyer, right? And he said psychotherapist. And I was like, do not agree. I think like that's a scary thing to be good at for me. It's like, I understand it though, right? It's like, it's a job that inherently involves a lot of listening. You have to be empathetic. It speaks to someone who's like, it speaks to someone who's like a good listener, knows how the mind works, is like interested in things. But I'm like, okay, like I've met a lot of teachers that are huge assholes, you know? Okay, this guy needs to fuck off. I'm trying to get that clay. One thing I find under-discussed in a lot of discussions of, like, empathy and attractiveness is, like, I think people often have a type, but I think people also often have a type that's attracted to them. Like, they have, like, it's like, you're into this type of girl, but there's also usually a type of girl that's into you, or a type of guy that's into you. And that's always really interesting to me. It's unfortunately not something you can use on a, like, break out on a Tinder date of, like, asking somebody. It's like, oh, what types of guys are usually attracted to you? Am I a good one? Am I a bad one? Who knows? But I always find, like, even if people are not being entirely truthful, I find that their perception of the type of people that's attracted to them to be very interesting. I feel like in real life, I'm generally a very non-threatening person. So I get a lot of people that are like, and super annoying when it's, yeah, because there's a lot of people who are like, they get a lot of attention from people they really don't fuck with. And I think that's a lot of people's, like, biggest frustrations with dating, you know? Is, like, getting attention, but the wrong kind of attention. I don't know. It's like, I wouldn't call it a rock, paper, scissors relationship. I think people are a lot more... I think people are a lot more complex than that. And also, I think there is such a thing as having an attractive contrast to your type, right? Like, I'm generally a very approachable, like, non-threatening person. I get a lot of people that are, it's like, I get a lot of people that, like, want to get into kink shit, but are not, like, experienced with it. And they're like, oh, you're a safe place to experiment with whatever new sexual feelings I'm experiencing. And I'm not usually super into that. But there is a degree to which, like, because it's like, I don't want to be your teacher, right? I want to I want somebody who's on equal footing with me. I want somebody who will like bring something to a relationship, you know? And I like people that are curious. I think curiosity is a very attractive trait. But I think it's possible to be inexperienced in a way that is like if you're just that eager and raring to go, like that's attractive. I think a willingness to try new things is attractive. So I think even if your type tends to be people that are like not usually a type of person that you're fucking with, I think there's a lot of space to what am I trying to say here? There's a lot of space to like contrast is attractive. Being against your type in an interesting way is attractive. And I think you can work with that if you know how to do it. Yeah, there is a lot of people today who are just kind of emotional virgins. Like they don't like really understand how to communicate their feelings, how to understand their own feelings, don't really know how to like you want them to be better, but they don't really know how to be better. Yeah, enthusiasm is attractive. Enthusiasm is very attractive, but also it's like there is a degree where you want your partner to like meet you on equal footing, be it like emotionally, sexually, philosophically, just like how you fuck with life. Like I one of my friends is like a very attractive guy, is like attractive, successful and everything, and he gets pissed because it's like women are intimidated by him. It's like how are you hot and successful and charming? And it's like there's a sense where it's like having a hookup like that doesn't feel real. It's like it's hard, it can be kind of hard to like treat that person as a person. It's scary. It's scary to like have someone who fits so many of your boxes, and yet like you still have to navigate that relationship as a person, because it's like a lot of your brain wants to be in that fantasy mode, I think. Yeah, you're an Instagram influencer. What are you doing outside of my phone? Yeah, it's like a little unreal. There, like, you see that sometimes walking around LA, where it's like you'll see somebody who is so attractive they almost don't look real. That's always a little weird to me. I feel like the French implicitly understand this, that you can't actually be attractive without being a little bit ugly. Like, you can be really hot and kind of busted looking. I know a lot of, like, fat, balding, weird guys that are, like, very charming, and because of that, they fucking slay. Like, women love that. I think a lot of it is just, like, understanding your own body as a sexual and a, like, romantic object. Just, like, understanding how you're perceived, and I want to say being at peace with that, but that's, like, not really what I mean. Just like, I don't know, having a sense of atarakia about yourself. Just like knowing, oh, okay, this is how people see me, and like this is how people see me. This is how I'm going to move through life. Yeah, you do need to be ugly to be hot. You literally do. Like, you need to be a little weird looking. I think that's why so many women are into Adam Driver. It's because he's hot in a way that's like a dude that you could see on the bus, you know? He's not like crazy attractive, but he's like a generally good-looking guy. But he looks a little weird. That the ugly guy hot woman trope is done by a lot of people who don't know why mid-looking guys get women. I do think there's a degree where it's like women settle for kind of lame beardos. Like, there's a sense, like, sometimes you do see it where it's like, oh man, there's like a really attractive guy and a kind of, or a really attractive woman and a mid-looking guy, and it's, you meet them and it's like he's not even charming. Like, what the fuck is happening there? Like, And then you learn more about the relationship, and it was like, oh yeah, he was just like around after I graduated college, and it's like, okay, I hope you can do better for yourself, because the only thing that he seems to bring to the table at the moment is a septum piercing and an enjoyment of Magic the Gathering. Like you have to set higher standards for yourself, girl. Like he has a day drinking problem. Girls do settle sometimes. I do think that like ugly guy, hot girl is a thing that happens, and the guy totally earns it, right? Like men need to know how to be fucking charming. It's like they just need, or not even like be charming, because that implies that it's like you need to win at women. You know, you need to learn the secrets of getting a woman that's like getting a woman into bed, and that's not what we're talking about here. I think a lot of guys just like don't know how to be people around women. One of my guilty pleasures is advice podcasts. Like I always love it when like dudes call in and they're like not super confident, but are like kind of, or like, just how do I do this? What the fuck do I do? And it's like there is definitely a sense where it was like, oh, they don't see women as people, but I think that's more rare than like Tumblr would let you believe. I think a lot of guys are just kind of like, I don't know what to do. I don't fucking know what to say. And like, yeah, it's like, I don't know. I've always been more comfortable around women my entire life. Wonder why, but it's like when I'm asked to exist in a social space where it was like, oh, I need to like kick it with the boys and like be one of the guys, I've always had like trouble there. I've always had difficulty like fitting into that kind of social norm. Or at least like it like, not necessarily difficulty, because I know how to exist in that social space, but it takes effort in a way that like hanging out with other women doesn't. And I think a sort of mirror image of that is true for a lot of guys, where it's like it's like hanging out with the boys is not an event, but hanging out with a girl, even if it's in like a platonic social setting, it's an event. It's like a thing that you have to perform for. And so they kind of get like, dudes kind of get in their heads about it. One of the guys is such an unpleasant space. Well, let's not go that far. Like, I enjoy hanging out with the bros every once in a while. I feel like I have an appreciation for moving in different social spaces, but it's just not where I historically have been most comfortable, you know? It's like the Gungler effect, you know? Like there's dudes that are just more comfortable around weirdos and women. Like my friend, who's like a very attractive guy, is a Gungler. Like he's literally like one of our group's Gunglers. Hang on. Therapist I watch on YouTube talks about cab light theory sometimes, which is a theory that sometimes people's cab light turns on and they just need to try and marry the next available person. I've never heard that before. There are guys like that, but I don't think that's like, it's not something I associate with like a theory of how people like move through the world in general. There's definitely like, I've definitely met dudes that are like that though. One of the boys very much depends on the group of boys. There's a degree to which that's true, yeah. But it's a social situation that I'm comfortable in, right? I don't feel alienated from that. I do like... every friend group needs at least one like weird ugly fat bitch.
Look at what you've got going on here.
Oh.
Quite impressive.
Who are you?
I'm Treadnod, the hunter. And I must say, you've got a beautiful little fire going.
Well, it's actually a clay pit. I'm cooking a pot.
Ooh, you fancy yourself a kiln master, do you?
Well, no, I'm just making them. I don't know about master. You ever made a kiln before?
I've made trillions.
Trillions!
My time has been expensive upon this land.
And you seem to have spent most of it making pit kilns. That's pretty impressive, dog.
Thank you. Though my true capacity for violence and otherwise comes in my hunting mastery.
Yeah.
I wish nothing more than to share my expertise with the land, and as a result, I will give rewards for a quest, if you are up for it.
Oh, what is your quest? Please tell me so I can probably not do it.
Bring to me, the purveyor of salted meats, nuts, and berries, 1 fish, 1 hog alive, and
Oh.
a trap.
How do you get an alive hog? Is that a thing you can do in this game?
It's for you to find out, and for me to figure out how you did it.
I see. All right, well, I'll give it a go.
Wonderful. And your reward for such a quest?
You're crouching.
One moment. One. You see?
What's this? An obsidian knife?
Now, if you complete my quest, you will receive that. No,
Okay.
thank you for giving it back.
Cool, man. Thanks. Walk into the stepping into the stepping into the campfire fucking got me, man. That was really funny.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what's up?
Sanity.
Oh, it's sanity.
Oh, it's bad. Oh no! My fire turning into pile.
World is so beautiful, honestly. Okay, I'm curious about chat. I'm curious about like the people in chat right now. What do you think? Not the type of person that you want to date, but like the type of person that's attracted to you. I'd be very interested in hearing what my chat thinks about that. Oh yeah, to pick up where I do think every proper friendship needs like an ugly fat bitch. I am proud friends of many ugly fat bitches. It's always a little weird when there's like a gay friend group and there's no one fat in it. That it's not like a red flag, but it's like a further analysis is needed. Like how have you gone this far without finding a fat bitch you like hanging out with? Guys rebounding, also nerds who like drugs. That's a lot of people. A lot of guys with long, greasy hair. I'm sorry for laughing, but that's funny. It's just a fun image. Alright, I think we gotta do something about these skeletons. Let me put some of my shit away. Kind of person who's attracted to me are men who are too weird to realize that hitting on a lesbian at a bus stop isn't gonna go anywhere. Okay, is that... Do you think that's actually a type unique to you? Or is that just... Because that does seem like a thing that kind of happens to a lot of lesbians. Is like sometimes... Am I just like losing temporal stability? What the hell is happening here? People attracted to you are sword guys. Well, there's a lot of there's a lot of room in sword guys. I'm sure there's a lot of sword guys in chat right now. I'm in an unstable area. I need to move away. What is unstable, though? You attract sad boys and sad girls like lost puppies. I get a bit of that as well. Entire region is unstable for some reason. Weird. Well, enjoy the you are about to fucking win ambience. Let's make some pots. I want to make a lot of pots so I can give them as gifts to people. Because the one thing that you need in the early game of this is fucking storage. Nerdy guys who don't quite realize that you're not a D&D character. You are kind of a D&D character, though, Wolf. You're literally a blacksmith. Like, come on. Like, to a degree, you are actually a D&D character. Like, I sympathize because, like, yeah, I'm a wizard, but there is, like, there is a degree to which you have to own that. I think you know that, though. You will teach my cat how to light matches? You realized a while ago that you seem to attract trans guys, future trans guys who like theater. You're not entirely sure how to feel about that. That's a profoundly corny type of guy. Like, not a bad type of guy, but there's a high corniness coefficient possible in that group of people. Gotten bossy people. That's a solid one if you're into that. If you fuck with being bossed around, that's a solid one. Plant Guardian says they like corn. I see. Well, that does make sense. Godspeed. Eventually, I will run out of temporal stability and I will die. But that's okay. We are having fun chatting and making pots. Massive freaks, but... oh, shit, I made the wrong thing. Whatever. You attract a lot of stoners. Why is that? Like, because I feel like stoner is less of a type of person these days. Can you bring up a slight digression topic? You can. Doesn't mean we're going to follow it. Okay, this is not necessarily something that I need at the moment. Legal weed did a number on stoner culture. That is true. Do they still exist outside of California? I know the Midwest has a lot of, like, OG stoners. People who want to have massive philosophical conversations with you on the bus. Well, that's just a kind of person that talks to you. Is that, like, a type of person who's attracted to you, though? Can confirm Ohio and a lot of high school buddies are still full-on stoner. Hell yeah. It is a very funny type of guy. It's like it is kind of a cartoon type of person. I never considered that, like, Europe would have a different stoner culture. That is interesting. Okay, I got a question. How many of you are on the apps, like Hinge and Tinder and whatnot? Is there, this is something I was talking about with a friend the other day. Is there anything you see in someone's, like, Hinge or Tinder profile that's, like, an immediate red flag to you? Intermittently on the apps? I think that's how most people use them. Hogwarts house? Yeah. You fear the apps? You shouldn't fear the apps. They're just kind of annoying. People whose pictures look too professional. That's kind of real, actually. It's like you look like you paid someone to take this. That's a little weird, yeah. Not desperate enough for apps. They're just fun. They're not, like, desperate. Talking about hiking, a lot of bar club pics, but no selfies or just bad pictures. That is a little weird when they have no selfies. Like, calling them the apps feels like one of those things that people only do in TV and movies. It is kind of a, like, that's like an older millennial way of talking about it. It's like, oh, you on the apps? Well, there's so many now. I don't know what else to call them. Sanity has been eaten by a wolf. Being a fatty makes me hesitate to post pictures of myself online, even if I did have the apps. Yeah, that's hard. It's like, it's really easy to say, like, oh yeah, there's people who are, like, super into fat people, but, like, it's easy to say that. It's another thing to, like, actually be confident in your skin. That's hard. It takes a lot of emotional work. And nobody makes clothes for fat people. It's hard to fucking dress well. I need sticks. There was a period on Hinge where I matched with somebody who, like, they were, like, crazy hot and near me, and we matched together, and then I realized that they just had a Tinder profile for selling weed to people. That made me sad. I didn't even buy weed from them. I didn't. No, I didn't buy weed from them. I didn't have any money. This was in, like, the early Patreon days where I was, like, saving every fucking penny. And I was like, listen, you're crazy hot, but I cannot purchase weed from you. I didn't even get their weed. Frankly embarrassing. I think, like, I've talked about this with my hot fat bitch friend, and we've had an extensive conversation on this topic. But I think for a lot of fat people, and, like, this extends to a lot of people that have, like, weird or, like, unconventional body types, but it's, like, most common among fat people, I think. But it's, like, it's hard to understand yourself as understand your body as an erotic object. Like, if you're skinny and white, it's really easy to just like, oh, people like it when you lift up your shirt or whatever. Like, the things that are attractive to most people about my body are not necessarily what people are going to find attractive about a fat body, you know? And it's hard to, like, figure that out, you know? It's hard to develop context for that. Morn. You know people that use Bumble to find roommates? Roommates? Oh, man. That feels like such a gamble to me. I've had some awful roommate situations with people that I knew personally, yeah. A Bumble roommate is kind of crazy. Okay, we gotta figure out something to do with this whole fucking... Because my temporal stability does not reset when I die. Where is everyone, by the way? Are people still turning this into their house? Aw, cute. Really cute. What's worse, Craigslist roommate or Bumble roommate? Ooh. I feel like... Oh, that's tough. It's like I have no context for the type of person who would be looking for a roommate on Bumble. I have no idea what that could look like. Young versus middle-aged pervert? Yeah. Bumble roommate seems like a good way to like end up being in a roommate with somebody who has insane ideas about the world, who is like, you know, they're like 21 and doing like being 21 and talking about like narcissistic abuse on TikTok, like that's their job, is they like make money talking about like how narcissists are actually demons on TikTok or something. Yeah, that seems to me like a very Instagram Reels type person, but like Craigslist roommate is just like you're divorced. Like you're just recently divorced or something. Reddit roommate? Reddit roommate is like a guy that only eats Soylent. Like, Reddit roommate is a guy who thinks he's normal, but all he eats is like meal prep smoothies. Yeah, Craigslist roommate could be like laundering money or something. Yeah, there could be like it also depends. Reddit is fairly diverse. But all of this is kind of secondary to just like friend of a friend roommate who turns out to be completely nuts. Okay, I need to not be out here. This is how I find out my uncle is a Reddit roommate. Reddit could be whatever. Reddit could be like a guy who is insane, but not in a way that is like harmful. Yeah, it's like they could just be autistic in a way that's totally workable. What is going on out there, bro? Ow. Tier list of subreddits by quality of roommate applicant. The Digger. The Tunneler. Imagining a LinkedIn roommate. You know his references would be great, though. Why are we melting? My temporal stability seems to be draining infinitely. Jeremy Renner app roommate. Oh, these are the ghosts. I see. Really cool town ruin north of spawn. Alright, chat. You want to go on an adventure? Tumblr roommate? I've had Tumblr roommate. It sucked. It was bad. Alright. Because, chat, we have to pack up and relocate. If you go straight north, you should see buildings on your map. Okay. Fuck! They got me in the gap, chat. For evidence of Tumblr roommate sucking, see all of CT's streams with James. Oh, yes. I did kind of get into streaming at, like, the worst, like, most emotionally and financially unstable period of my life. Like, I'm doing so much better now, dog. I do need to move again soon, but I want, like, just a little bit more financial stability before I do. Like, I want to get the Patreon numbers up just a little bit, but also it's like, fucking, it's a rough time to be making your money off Patreon. Like, it's stable. It's stable at the moment, but it's like, people don't have an extra couple dollars to, like, throw at a random esotericist on Tumblr these days. But that's okay. We can't expect people to, like... It's like, I don't deserve your money, you know? It's like, if I'm not being funny, you should kick me out of the circus. But, like, God, that old roommate situation was crazy. It was like, I was keeping another friend from being homeless. I'm going the exact opposite direction. I was about to say less wrong roommate, but I remembered the international news story that centered on a less wrong roommate. That was a little more than a roommate situation. That was like living on a boat with your less wrong roommate. Fuck, we gotta get some agriculture up and running soon. She was also a Tumblr roommate. Yeah, that's true. That's fucking true. Apparently fucking Ghislaine Maxwell was a Tumblr roommate. So maybe the worst roommate ever. Club Penguin roommate. Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell had a Tumblr. Now, why is Jamie glowing? Fuck! She could be any one of us. She really couldn't, but it's a funny thing to say. Yeah. Shit. Have I've been poisoned, roommate? Man, this game is so pretty. I mean, Fat Life roommate, that could just be normal. Oh, look at this!
CT.
Hello!
Hi.
Look at this! How gorgeous is all this?
It's sure
Yeah, isn't
something.
it?
Oh man, I have like 10 pots cooking back at the other base.
Pots? You're making pots?
Sweet.
Yeah, I figured we'd
Oh, you
need
found
store.
some clay.
I found a fuckload of clay, yeah, but it's back at like spawn.
Nice. I could ferry stuff over. Try and live here.
Yeah.
Nice here is the thing.
Yeah, this is.
true.
I have never seen a ruin like this. This is crazy.
I think it's a mod.
Is this modded? Yeah.
My
cattail
yeah.
root.
Whoa, shit.
Oh fuck,
Ah!
dude.
Get out of
I
here.
can't with you right now. No, my root. I need to eat my root. You need to leave me alone.
Fuck, I'll pick another one of these houses. I'll settle down. Look at this. This is crazy. I've never seen a town ruin like this. Where's my damn torch? I need my torch. Did I drop my fucking torch? Where'd it go? Damn. All right. Fucking give me a stick, bro. Oh, we're on sand, though. That's bad. This is rough. We might have to import a lot of soil. Got lumber, got a trader. That's pretty good. But wow, we're going to be hurting for grass if we don't. Alright. I can make that my next project here.
What do you
Yo.
mean holding things in my offhand makes my hunger go up?
Yeah, it does.
I didn't
Nuclear
even learn how to
hunger.
do that yet.
This game is brutal.
X. Yeah. I like it a lot, though, is the thing.
I wish I
Alright.
enjoyed it any at all.
This is a great location.
Seems
yeah.
good, yeah.
We should import a fuckload of sod, and then so we can start growing grass.
Yeah. I got some dirt. No, I had some dirt.
I had some dirt. I think I threw it.
I had
It
some
was
dirt.
around here. Dirt.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick up these shingles. Oh, yeah,
add
that's the
more
good dirt.
I think,
That's-
I think that was all of your dirt.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, but soil comes in fertility levels.
Ow.
Medium is great.
All right, chat. We got to figure out which of these houses we're going to be settling. There was one like I think I want this one. I think this will be Casa del CT. Oh, we got a chaser chased. That's so much cloth. Oh my god, that's so good. Whoa. All right. Got some shingles, got some clay soil. Is there a door? We'll start here. A lot of fired clay ceramic shingles, huh? Can we nap sandstone? No, it's too soft for tools, right? Yeah. All right, we will leave this, I don't know, here. And then we'll get this cleaned up, and then we'll get a fire pit going. Oh, you need iron to make these? Damn. Alright, we'll save them. Do I need to build a roof? No, not unless it's raining. Ow. What do we got here? Ruined brazier. Burned out torch. Aged chair. Hog. Oh wait, no, this is a scriptorium. We gotta live in the scriptorium. I don't know what the fuck I was on earlier. We're living in the scriptorium now. You guys want to ruin Bardish? You need to fuck off. Yup, we're living in the scriptorium. Yeah, this game has a fuckload of lore, actually. Has it like an intimidating amount of lore. Yeah, this chapel's about to be mine. Sconce, sconce, sconce. Okay, perfect. Let's build out this dirt floor. Let's get ourselves a fire pit, huh? What do you think, chat? You want to fix up an old church? Go! Hi, Solar _. Welcome to chat. Okay, okay. Let me think here. Let me think. What will our next play be? I think it will be fortifying this building. Let's clean this up. And then we can get some storage going and slowly get all of our shit. How do I get rid of this thing? What is this? There we go. All right. Do want to fix up the chapel. I think this will be a fun project. All right, all right. We will need, I think. Let me think. Okay, okay, okay. Sorry, I'm doing the gamer math in my head. Let's get... Let's search around. No. Okay, we need a shovel first because what we need here is a source of clay. You hear a distant pinging? You being for real? Is that something I gotta fix, or are we just playing? Okay, okay. I need sticks. Okay, okay. Because if we get clay, we can start making more of these sandstone bricks, and we can fortify the church a little bit into something a little more livable. So, our next goal will be to find more clay. Given that I think we should head back south. Yeah. I think we should head back south because there seemed to be more clay out there.
The accuracy, like, I'm good for,
And we should keep an eye out for better soil. Is that driftwood? No. Ooh. Coal. Very good. Turnips. Very good. What about over here? Okay, so this little forest biome is probably going to have some good crops. But I will need this. Skeleton class is bad at foraging, so I will need to bring someone who is good at foraging. Wow, it's all like sand and shale gravel. Okay. What are skeletons good at? I'm fast and I don't need to eat. But I also can't swim. Yeah. The desert scrubland is probably not going to be the play for us. So we will continue heading south. I don't need to eat, period. Well, my hunger drains extremely slowly. Got some boonies. I should jump into that blue pit. I don't think so. I definitely don't think so. Okay, forest. Okay, here is... Oh. Yeah, might as well just use this as a source of clay. That makes sense. Oh, wait. Is this not the spawn village? Hey, Jane.
Let's go. CT, I got you treats.
You got me treats? What are these?
Yes, you're gonna be so happy. You're gonna forgive me for getting you killed on the first night.
It's okay. Where'd you get all this?
I found a cool ruin.
Whoa.
And it doesn't even get worse than that. Here, have bone meal and carrot seeds as well. And it doesn't even get worse than that either. Saltpeter, rice seeds, parsnip seeds.
Holy shit. This is good, Jane. Thank you.
Yup. And get this. You're gonna freak your gourd when you hear this next part. There is a copper scythe on the way. The ruin had a bunch of copper things in it, including a fully built copper scythe. So I have just put some copper bits in my iconic blue jar. And I'm gonna go back and grab the rest of the stuff in a little bit.
Awesome. I found the village up in the north. I'm revisiting. I'm going to be resettling there.
Resettling there? Oh.
Yes, I found the... well, because this biome constantly drains your temporal stability. So I need to live in a place that does not do that. But it has a big old chapel with a scriptorium that will become my new house.
Oh, I see.
Have you not seen it?
So wait. No, I haven't seen it.
Well, head directly north from here. That's where Val and Cinemachine are.
Okay. Are they exploring the chapel? I'll go visit.
No, it's a whole town. You gotta see this, James.
Oh. Okay, yeah, I'll be right over actually. Are we
I
gonna like resettle everyone there?
think so, because like this area is kind of dangerous.
This place sucks and I don't trust the mayor, but do you think he's gonna be mad if we don't settle here?
I don't think so. It also seems rather dangerous to settle here.
Okay. Oh wait, actually I have a question. Did you get any quests while you were out?
Yeah, he asked me to like collect a fish and bring like a live hog, but I don't really know how to do that.
I got the live hog part by luck. Wait, did you just pick up that? How did you do that?
What, the jar?
Yeah, how'd you do that?
Oh, I made this, James.
Oh,
These are my fire pits.
I thought. Sorry, I thought you just like picked that up like it was like a chest with items in it, and we're moving it around. I was gonna be like, that would have been so convenient.
Yeah. Here, do you wanna travel to the town with me? I gotta run there
Yeah,
now.
sure. Let me grab some of my food.
Okay. Hey, Cinemachine.
Did I eat everything?
Hi, hi, hi.
James hasn't seen the town.
Whoa.
I'm gonna travel to the town with them.
Yeah, I was just grabbing some stuff I had here, and I'm just gonna bring it with me.
Same.
Okay, yeah, I'll resettle once I finish raiding a nearby ruin, and I'll take down my in-progress house, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, sweet! You found a ruin already.
I did.
All right. I'm gonna head north.
Wrong way. I'm going this way. It's directly north.
Directly north.
We're all
Okay.
going there. Yeah. It's in a waste.
Shit.
This is gonna. What shit?
Yeah.
Oh, you can't swim.
I can't swim, so this will be
Wait, I
slow.
think there's a raft.
There is a raft.
Yeah, if you search for a primitive survival raft, you get 3 logs and 4 pieces of cordage.
Yeah.
Pick a raft.
Yeah. Hog.
Cordage is a modded item. You can just make vines.
I think bones are buoyant, aren't they? Like, bones float in real life. Or some of them do. Do they? Hmm. Yeah, here we go. My chunch.
What?
Alright. Alright, this'll be good.
Hi, Val.
Alright, so can I collect this? Pot. Let's see, let's see. So here we go. Let's set up upstairs for the moment.
I need to claim a house.
Yeah,
Oh my god, there's so many.
check out my church.
Yo!
It even has a bed.
Oh my god, you even have a torch holder in here.
Yeah, I have a sconce.
A sconce?
Yes, that's a sconce. That's what that's called.
Oh! Phew. I'm liking the looks of that one over there.
Yeah. Where did I just put my clay? There we go. Okay, so now we're going to... And this will allow us to get started on the repairing of the church. Let's start... Okay. Well, this is a good little nave. Like,
Under mouse.
you can start here, yeah. Then we can get some crops going. Alright, alright. My shovel. Do you think a CT-based broth would have magical effects? I mean, probably. Broth in and of itself is kind of a magical thing, isn't it? Like, you just kind of soak bones in a bunch of bullshit and then it's, like, good for you. That feels like it shouldn't happen in real life. Okay, okay. Oh, that's wonky. Okay. Yeesh. What sort of soup would I want to be made into? Oh, There's so many like good Mexican soups that I'd want to be. I'd want to be like a pozole. Chili also feels like particularly American and like emblematic of my personality. Oh, or like a really good chicken tortilla. Like a good fucking like slow cooker chicken tortilla soup. Fuck, I'm getting hungry. Yeah, yeah, I think that's what the play would be. Yeah. Yeah, you are kind of like cartoon villains being like, and which soup would you want to be turned into? Hmm? Yeah, I know your play. I don't really want to make glue. I don't need that chair. We can remake the furniture later when we have more resources. Yeah, coming along nice. Oh, no, you don't, you little freak. Yep.
I do look like a computer hacker from the Middle Ages. You're right. I'm gonna wear my chat.
Okay, that'll need to be torn down and repaired, but for the moment...
There's trouble making town.
This is also one of my favorite parts about Vintage Story, is restoring the ruined architecture. Because it's always very involved. The ruin generation is very, like, intricate. On my own personal world, I have all of my shit set up in a ruined tower, very similar to this one. Oh, hello. What's going on up here? Quartz. Oh, a Jonas assembly. Lead ingot, thatch, native copper. All very good. All very good, actually. I think that's supposed to be a window rather than a gap. Maybe. Maybe. Hmm. Ooh. Interesting. Interesting.
Oh, we got
Hello,
a hanger
Sanity.
in here now. Yeah. Who are you?
I'm setting up this church.
What, do you think you own it?
I think so. Doesn't seem like anybody else owns it.
That's because everyone else was lost in the misty forest.
There's a misty forest around here. It seems pretty dry.
Who are you? There's another one over here too.
BT, you didn't keep them distracted long enough.
What?
Well, what were you gonna do to little Bimble Snaps?
I'm
What?
sorry, is your name Little Bimble Snaps?
Bimble Snaps the Mud Orphan.
The Mud Orphan?
Mud Orphan?
Well, my parents and family got lost in the misty forest.
All of them?
I had a bunch. What
Look,
are you
Little
all
Bimble
doing here?
Snaps, We've moved in. Your shoes look terrible. Would you like real shoes for a little orphan?
I would. I can trade you in mud and dirt.
Mud and dirt,
I
huh?
don't really
This guy's
want
loaded.
that, but you can just have the shoes.
New shoes for me's.
Yeah, I don't think this guy deserves any more parents. He seems like he lost the last couple.
I need you to hold my slop.
And he has too much slop.
What?
That's embarrassing, frankly.
I don't want this little bimble snap.
Give me my slop back. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go with my slop?
Are you taking the orphan slop, James? Hmm. Yeah, like losing one parent, like maybe the vibes were off. But this seems like a pattern. Maybe the vibes are bad. You're going to sleep. It's like 2 a.m. Yeah, go to bed. These streams are not worth staying up until 2 a.m. I'm sorry. You might have bad taste. I am keeping this. This is quite nice. Now, what's going on up there? Yeah? Well, you're quite nice. Well, how about that? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, what was that? A birch seed. This does seem like a fairly arid location. Now, what's going on out here? Like, what wall is this? What's with this wall? Wooden fence post. A bitch seed? No, a birch seed! Stop!
Don't say bad words.
Now the orphan is mad at you. How do you feel now? An orphan with bad vibes is mad at you. This seems like it's like a collapsed bit of the church.
There
There
we
you
go.
go.
Thank you. Do you need dirt?
I'm okay on the dirt front, thank you though.
Is there anything
Well,
interesting I
dirt's
can do
used
with
to
sand?
make things like carrots and worms.
I got lots of dirt.
I have
Not
a
as
better
good as
offer.
my, not as good as my dirt.
I have a better offer. Do you want?
Hashtag my
Did you
dirt.
just hit
Heads?
Bimble Snaps?
Ow! Did you just hit me?
Oh,
I have to. One's above.
Yeah, I think we'll take down this wall eventually. Oh dear. I don't want to fuck with that. Yeah, once we get a pick, we can clear that away. Very good, very good. Feels like there should be stairs in here. Oh my god, this is annoying to use. Ugh. This is gonna have to change real quick. Now what? I can't get over there. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I should be able to walk up these, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, I don't want to put that there, so let's go get ourselves some dirt. We can get a farm going.
Wow.
Why, hello, ma'am. How's it going? Clay. Not much clay. Ma'am? Hi. Yeah, please don't scratch that. Oh, what is it? Why are you sad? Oh, I see. You have had your dinner, ma'am.
I haven't.
Meow. Yeah, hi. You're very cute, and I love you very much. I don't know if you guys know this, but she's small and quite cute. Oh, yes. That could be true. That could also be true. Mm-hmm. And what can I do for you, ma'am? Oh. How interesting. No. No, sweetie. Oh, she keeps trying to have playtime.
And I got beautiful new places to live. I don't have any reason.
I am kind of realizing now that I did pick the largest building to occupy, but that's okay. Oh, what? Are you the saddest little animal that's ever been sad? Even though I have already fed you and played with you all day today, all day this morning when I was writing about Kabbalah? No, it's just when I needed to start a fire pit. Yeah, you've been starving for 10,000 years. Oh my gosh, it's dark in here. Hello, Lolathep. Welcome to chat. We are playing the Great Hog Hunt in Vintage Story. Oh my gosh, you are so loud. Oh, do you want to go out? Is that it? You want to go outside? Okay. Miss Mechthild has been released into the front room. It's good. I'm restoring an old church at the moment. Let me go check on what everyone else is doing. Okay, I need a torch. I need a dorch.
I need anything.
How is it going for you, Val?
I went and collected so many cattails.
Oh, yes. Very good to have. Very good to have in this game.
I made myself a bunch of baskets, but mostly I had a ton on hand because I think Sign died with these, and I picked them up on accident. So I'm just gonna leave them here.
That's so many.
27 to be exact.
Val, I think you just
did
picked
you
up.
drop this torch?
I did. I'm trying to light it. So that I can go back to my house. Well, Val seems to be getting along well. That's good to see, good to know. Excellent. Okay. Got that. Very good. Soon this will be a proper place to live. Soon. Hey, Val.
Hi, what's good?
What is Cinemachine up to?
Okay, fine. No, I don't know what Sign is doing. I left to go gather stuff, and then I came back and Sign had logged out.
Oh.
I think they were just kind of like decorating this place a bit. I think we might be moving here.
5 hours. It's
Yes.
5 hours.
Hi, Jamie. What are you up to?
That's about all I can parse so far.
Pop quiz.
Is that we might be living here.
How many hours are in between 6 o'clock and 11 o'clock?
6 a.m. and 11? That's 5 hours.
How does everyone else know?
It's simple subtraction, James.
Basic math, dipshit.
Stupid, 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 stupid.
Fuck you.
Let's go explore the other houses. I'm curious. There are a lot of these shingles going on here. Can I not open this? Okay. I can also not open that. Yeah, this is the house I was exploring before. Chat, what do you think we should do next? Eventually we will need some copper, and that will really up our game. What does placing this do? Whoa. That's odd. I guess the next move is to get some agriculture up and running, but that would require finding better soil. Yes, but we seem to be in a sandstone waste with some desert scrub, and we are bordering on a large shale deposit. Jane did say that they were going to give us a copper sickle, but it's not going to be terribly useful at the moment. What we need to find is some better dirt. I don't want to ask the orphan for dirt. I don't necessarily trust the quality of their dirt. I'm going to explore for a little bit. We gotta find some better dirt. Listen, Jack. I could hurt the orphan and give them dirt. Oh, looks like another clay deposit. Soil quality? Poor. Orphan had nice dirt. Come on, give me some better soil. Low fertility soil. All right. Okay, we've got another grassy biome here, but it's a little far out. Orphan had nice dirt. That's true. The mud orphan did have nice dirt. I don't necessarily want to encourage orphans, though. Oh, hello. Do skeletons drown in this game? Yes, I believe I can drown. Oh yeah, this could be the forest that the mud orphan lost their parents to. I suppose that's true. That's quite a bit of hogs. That is a significant addition of hogs. I will no longer be fucking with this forest, thank you very much. It may be prudent to settle for low-quality dirt at the moment. That is also what I was thinking. We just need to get some carrot seeds in the ground, and I think that will be the best. Does my low foraging score affect my ability to harvest crops, or is it simply my ability to find crops in the wild? Just harvest, not finding crops in the wild? Yeah, I thought it's my sense that foraging is wild only. Where do you guys think, like, the culture of literature more broadly is going to go after modernist lit? Like, there's that new, fucking Laszlo Krasznahorkai novel about, like, the Nazi that's convinced that the world is going to explode and he's trying to contact Angela Merkel or whatever. And it's, like, written in, like, one long sentence. But do you think that represents, like, a significant departure from modernist lit? Or are we still kind of, like, retreading old ground? stuff generating in the wild is unaffected. Hog? No. Fuck of. I was listening to a podcast the other day, and there was like a female comedian that was talking about those like books, like a Court of Thrones and Roses, where there's just like fairies fucking each other. It's like sexful Game of Thrones. That's like half smut. I kind of want to read it. Like the fact that seemingly every woman in her mid-30s has read this series means it's got to be doing something right. Like, it seems like it has transcended past normal smut, right? Yeah, it sounds a little bonkers. Everything I learned about it sounds a little, like, kind of wild, and it's like, I'm not uninterested. The fucking Werner Herzog quote. I was like, the poet must not avert his eyes. Like, yeah, I don't want to avert my eyes. But there's also, like, other stuff that I want to read, but I've been reading so much, like, big, heavy bullshit recently. Like, I just finished Gravity's Rainbow just to, like, see what was going on there. And it was interesting, don't get me wrong. I'm glad I read Gravity's Rainbow, but it's like, I don't want to read any... I want to give it some time before I read any more books that people read just to say that they've been able to read them, you know? 'Cause it's like, I didn't read Gravity's Rainbow to, like,
So pro tip, torches
make
only
myself
last
sound
40.
impressive.
I'm on the
It's like,
realm for
I
that.
wanted to know, like, why people like it. I wanted to know what was up.
Great.
And I liked it. I enjoyed it. Maybe not for the reasons that other people might have enjoyed it, but I thought it was quite nice. All right, how are we going to do this?
Why aren't these little guys breaking?
But it's like, I want to, maybe we'll take some time for the next one. I don't really know.
Breaking the bone.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
The
and
little
let's
skeletons.
do
I guess they're too small.
6,
You
7,
can only turn them
8.
into bone meal. Just picking them up.
There's a girl you knew in high school that you follow on Goodreads that exclusively reads, like, het Omegaverse romance novels. Well, it's like, honestly, Godspeed to her. It's like, I'm fully in favor of more women jerking off. Like, I think the more places it is socially acceptable for women to beat they meet, like, the healthier we are as a society. Like, het Omegaverse stuff is kind of inherently funny, but it's also like, whatever is getting those clits hard, I'm politically supportive of. It's something mod.
Wait,
Yo,
you're doing it right here.
yeah, what's up?
I got some medium and 1 block of high fertility soil if you want to use that instead.
Oh, yeah, get that. Feel free to replace my bullshit.
Okay, I gotta get a shovel.
Yeah. I just feel like, damn girl, get better porn. But it's like, I feel like, I mean, as a kind of connoisseur of pornography myself, like, even from an intellectual standpoint, it's like, sometimes the like, the mass market stuff is kind of what you want. Sometimes you don't really, it's like, sometimes I want to read a book just because I want to read about, like, I don't know, orcs having a battle. I don't necessarily want to be, like, super intellectually stimulated, even though that's kind of inevitable. And I think that tracks to porn a lot. I also try to resist the urge to sneer at people for what I consider more lowbrow fiction choices. I feel like that's, like, generally a bad impulse, even if they deserve it. Sometimes. Okay, I have a ton of fucking seeds.
Nice.
Jamie has been collecting seeds, so we can get.
I wonder if, because we're in the sand wastes, that maybe rabbits won't come and try and fuck it up.
Yeah.
About 70 in-game days to prepare for the cold season. You fucking scared.
Yeah. Here,
You're
let me
doing great. I
get.
don't think I am.
Let me get a hoe going.
Clean up some of this gravel.
Oh, hey, a birch seed. Okay, I'll go plant this real quick. Yeah, it's like all porn is for someone, and I think that speaks to like something. I don't know. I'm thinking about farming right
Sometimes
now.
you gotta whack it.
Yeah, it's like some people just want to whack it sometimes, and there isn't too much like intellectual rigor behind the whacking. Are you taking cold damage? All right, I'm gonna drop down some carrot seeds. How's that sound?
Yay! I got some worms. You can use them by so you can put them on soil and they'll make the soil quality go up.
Oh, very good.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to eat some of these worms.
Oh, are you starving?
Yeah.
I said that like I
A little bit.
was making fun of you. Oh, are you starving? Look at you.
Are you starving?
Wow, look at you, hungry idiot.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
All right, let's get some more. We got a parsnip and some rice. All excellent.
Bonus, so
Is it? I've just been cutting down
yeah,
cattails.
you get it.
Okay,
Well,
okay.
I don't know if
And
that counts
then
about crops,
we-
but if you come across like
Yeah, this is
like,
also.
like wheat growing in the wild. Put in some slabs though.
I think I found fucking onions earlier, and I was like, I probably should leave those alone.
Oh no!
You're the class who gets a bonus to those.
Yeah, yeah. If you find crops in the wild, bring them to me.
Oh, okay.
I've also got a parsnip. We've got one parsnip. So we got a very valuable pea crop pretty early in this game.
My phosphorus.
My phosphorus. My fucking phosphorus. Oh yeah, for those that don't know, there's fucking crop rotation in this game. Out here hunting hogs. You know that's fucking true. CT is the crop czar. I fucking love the agriculture in this game. It rules. It's so much fun.
Yeah. It's pretty baller.
Fish. Okay. That's cool. I think maybe in the morning that would be my job then, it's just to go out and
You can shift right-click farmland to make water channels which spread the water easier? What? Since when? What?
Oh, yeah. That's part of the primitive survival mod.
Oh, it's a mod.
It just furrowed. It broke the seeds on there though.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that.
I have given you more seeds.
Yay! What do we
Yeah,
got?
you fill the water part in with dirt and then furrow that and then plant seeds next to the furrows.
Oh, I see.
I'm napping. Do you need something?
Okay, this is rice.
You want blue pants?
Okay, James got some
That was the high
flax.
fertility soil. It was the high fertility soil that the little mud orphan gave me.
Oh, of course it
It's gone
was.
now, but it's fine.
Uh,
It's okay. It's a learning experience.
Hang on, they're blue on the ground.
all right.
No, I think those are just shaded.
Oh well.
There are 3 pairs of pants on the ground.
Oh yeah, there are. I don't know what's happening. Here's the pants.
Okay. There are now 4 pairs of pants on the ground.
But you have one in your hand.
I do, and now all the
I
pants.
see Jamie is playing pants. Night Mayo is a compelling concept, not as compelling as the actual nightmare, who's an actual man who existed and was mayor of New York. The worm is drowning. We will save the worm. Okay, so is it like that? Is that what we do?
I don't
Okay.
know what's so good about these pants.
Yes, the worm has been saved. Do not fear, chat. Who up saving they worm? This game is really good for people who like the pervert details about like food production or something. I've learned a lot about like bushcraft and primitive technology through this game, like straight up. This game is like if Minecraft was made by people who like were really into the Bronze Age and shit. Mad respect. It's a lot of fun. But it is uncompromising in its difficulty. This game has no scruples about letting you starve to death. You can pickle, yes. And I'm sure come winter there will be pickles aplenty. In the meantime, we have to let us make a trip back to our previous settlement. You ought to try Vintage Story at one point. You ought to. It is quite fun. Every once in a while when James and others stream this, the devs will like hop into chat and like they also, this game is so much better fucking optimized than Minecraft. It's crazy. Like whoever makes this game are not just coders, but they're like code perverts. Like you could run this game on a shoe. It's so well optimized. Like it's shit. It's better optimized than actual Minecraft. Yeah, it does help that it doesn't have the technical debt of Minecraft. Although it was based originally in Minecraft. Like, it started as a Minecraft mod, from my understanding. Yeah, and like, honestly, this whole project started because of the BDS list, and it's like our friends and I really wanted to make another, like, Minecraft survival roleplay or whatever. But you know, can't do that in Minecraft. And then we found Vintage Story, and not only is it like more fun than Minecraft, but it like it was so much easier to put together a fucking like SMP thing. What's going on here? My jobjects. My jobjects. Excellent. I do like that James found wallpaper. Shit. I knew that was going to happen eventually. Oh well. I know in passing a Vintage Story server with 2 civilizations and players who produce and require different goods, so they need to establish and run trade routes through the wilderness. That probably wasn't even intentional. Like, there are so many things in this game that are completely dependent on where you are. Like, an enormous part of this game is just, like, being able to physically locate iron deposits and copper deposits. So it's like, if your civilization is built on top of 2 iron deposits, like, yeah, it's like there might not be another one for several thousand blocks. Yeah, capital E emergent gameplay. Oh, you got a kitty. That's cute. My kitty is out in the front room, and she is sleeping on a little couch. She has gained 1 pound since being switched to, wet food, and the vet said that she weighs the perfect amount. Oh, that was the trader honking at me. I see. Yeah, 1 iron vein will span multiple copper pickaxes, although at that point in the game you ought to be, like, you ought to have reached something beyond copper. Also, we have not seen very many fucking berry bushes. Fresh for 5 days. I will ask if anyone has fat.
I want to assume we have an enemy, but it's weird that Candy didn't come jumping happily towards us.
Do you think Candy wants these pants?
Almost certainly.
Okay.
Hi, CT.
Hi.
I think I saw Candy last night, but when I went out to, like, go say hi, they ran, like, deeper into the forest and the darkness. It was very strange. I did not know what was happening.
That's scary. Yeah, where is Candy? Is Candy even logged in?
I'm
think Candy logged in.
80% sure I saw Candy last night, yeah.
Huh. Alright.
Yeah, I think Candy's here.
Any of you got fat?
No, but
Nope.
there is some at the tomb. I'm gonna go bring it back today.
Okay.
Statement open.
Mouthful of burger voice.
Any of you got fat?
Do any of you have delicious fat?
I've got 6 little hives.
Yeah, here, do you want 2 more?
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go grab them. Yep. Ow.
Hi.
Hello. Hide. Hide.
Oh, good.
Ah!
Oh shit, that piggy can climb.
Well, not my problem anymore.
Why do these things leap 12 feet in the air? Jesus fucking
They have
Christ.
difficult attacks that can be performed with swiftness and anger.
This one's Spider-Man. He was climbing up the fucking walls. Why are you sideways?
Oh, hang on. I have to answer a text in real life. All right. Looks like I will have to get my own dinner tonight, which isn't the worst thing in the world. I enjoy cooking for myself. Ah, this seems to be Jamie. Aww. Oh, we already got a barrel? What about this house? Have I explored this one? Yes, I have. Is bone auto-modded? I don't know how to whitelist all those words, I'm afraid. Is he attacking our crops? Bitch. They are very cute. Okay, I have some... What do you call them? I have some damn pots up and running. Now, what will be my next order of business here? We've got food. Oh, we've got some bone meal. We should use this to upgrade. It's like bone meal is nitrogen plants. So we want an N crop. K. K. P. We don't have any N crops. All right. Let's keep making some bricks. That seemed to be a productive use of our time, so let's keep doing that. I am getting a little tired of modernist literature. It'll be a while before I try to read Ulysses. But I don't really know what I want in the meantime. I keep... Like, mentally, I keep going back to Confederacy of Dunces and how much I enjoyed that book. It's just funny. It's like, I wish more really good literature was like that funny. I appreciate a sense of humor, you know? Maybe I'm just weird like that. A Court of Thorns and Roses could be unintentionally funny. Yeah, but I want it to be, like, actually funny, you know? I want to... If I read that, I want to appreciate it for what it is and not, like, making fun of it. vintage story has such an ethereal look to it. I love the aesthetics of this game. It's very pretty. If these hogs would leave me alone. Jasper Ford? I have not heard of this person. What is their deal? I want something like... Have any of you guys ever read that, like, list of books that Nabokov really didn't like? Or it's like list of authors and Nabokov's thoughts on them. And he's just, like, witheringly roasting a lot of them. Like, he called Bertolt Brecht a non-entity and a fraud. Means absolutely nothing to me. One of his biggest criticisms of a lot of authors was replaces writing with easy platitudes. Like, they say things that are like, they just sound true and important, but like don't really say much of anything with them. I feel like a lot of modernist literature unfortunately falls into that. Like that's a lot of my criticisms of David Foster Wallace. I think he's not a bad writer, but he's definitely overhyped. But I think part of it is that, like, to love something, you have to understand it. And a lot of things are difficult to understand. They take, like, time and energy and investment. Like, more than I normally have. And as someone who, y'all might know, is a bit of a writer, I admire when people make things that are, like, complex and have a sort of unfolding complexity to them, where it's like the more effort you put into understanding what's going on, the more, like, rewarded you are. I feel like a lot of Beckett's writing is like that, where it's like that. The Malloy trilogy was kind of the perfect example of that to me. But I don't want to write things that are difficult to love. Whoa, what's happening here? It's like, I want to write things that are easy to love, but without falling into the trap of, like, catering to a lowest common denominator, because I feel like once you fall into that trap, you're almost making things against the audience rather than for them. Like, you don't want to fall into the trap of, like, well, here's your slop, piggies. Like it or don't. No one likes that. He wrote a book called The Constant Rabbit, which is a metaphor for racism. Interesting. A lot of times when a famous author is like, I wrote a book that's a metaphor for racism, it's not good. Hello.
Hi. There are lots of pots in here.
Yes, I brought the pots from our previous location.
Ooh.
Help yourself to anything.
First pig's chasing me.
Yes. We will close the door.
Actually, I don't really have any storage. Can I store these hides in here?
Yeah, take a pot for yourself.
Okay.
That can be your pot.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. I will get some more pots cooking momentarily. Yeah, racism, it's not good, by the way. I don't know if you guys know this, but sometimes authors will say things and they're racist and it makes me not like them. And it's part of why I didn't like Infinite Jest. This needs to stop immediately. But I don't know. At the same thing, it's like I don't want people to come away with the idea of like David Foster Wallace is a racist and therefore you shouldn't read him. No, that is not my opinion on him. I think he has he has some interesting ideas as a writer, but I would never read Infinite Jest for pleasure. I think a lot of people can like read Infinite Jest and have a great time doing it, but as like attempting to read it as like, this is the greatest thing ever, and like this is something that like deserves to be in the annals of like Western history as the important book it is. I think it is a little bit overrated in that sense. It's also not as intimidating as people say it is. Like, it's not that hard to understand what's going on. It's just long. And it sounds like a very surface level criticism, but it's like, yeah, a lot of fucking modernist literature is too fucking long. I really liked Gravity's Rainbow. It was also too long. It did not need to be that long. I enjoyed a lot of it. Didn't need to be that long. Because, like, I don't know. When I sat down to read Infinite Jest, it was like, okay, this is N and K.
I'm not trying to scare you. I'm like a boop. Is that better? You're gonna.
It's like, it was just too long. I didn't like it.
They have a lot of help too, huh? It's going up the tree.
It's just climbing a
They can
tree.
do that?
Oh, hey, Candy.
I told
we
you they
killed
were
it.
arachnids.
Can we get in it? Purpose.
Read through a bit over 100 pages of Infinite Jest when you tried to read it in college. I locked in and got through the entire thing in like 2 weeks. That was not the correct way to read that. I think if you do want to read Infinite Jest, I think you should follow that joy. But also don't read it like I did, because I locked in over the course of like 2 weeks. There were days where I did nothing but read Infinite Jest, and a lot of the stylistic quirks that David Foster Wallace takes, like his style of just like unrelenting realism, it got fucking grating. Like I didn't skip over any of it either, I'm proud to say. There was a bit where he's like, there was one bit I skipped. It was, he started describing a bit in the university cafeteria where there's a machine that produces either cranberry juice or milk, and he was like about to describe like the various different characters and like what drink they chose. Did they choose cranberry juice or milk? And I was like, fuck you, I'm not reading this. Like, I absolutely refused to read that. It felt insulting at that point. Or it was like, it felt like I was the butt of a joke. How did you put up reading it if you didn't enjoy it? I'm not saying I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy that bit. It's like, also, I didn't enjoy a lot of it, but the experience of reading it was interesting. I liked seeing what David Foster, one of the most interesting things about Infinite Jest is that even when it's not good, you can tell what David Foster Wallace was going for. That's one of the most interesting things about it, is it's like you can see the good version of the book that is clearly in David Foster Wallace's head, and that's interesting. I think that's very interesting. I need to get rid of these fucking pigs. And I told my dad about it, and he was like, oh, I remember reading that bit. And I was like, no, I'm like, maybe it was the linchpin that my enjoyment of the entire novel could have potentially been based on. Like, maybe if I sat down and read that bit, my enjoyment of the novel would have been a lot better, but I don't think so. They are interesting choices, cranberry juice and milk. But what am I going to learn about these characters from their choice of juice or milk that I haven't learned so far by watching Mr. Pemulus fuck around and have anxiety attacks because he doesn't have access to weed?
Ow. Stepped on my fire pit.
Oh, don't do that.
I keep burning my toes.
Fuck. Hi, Candy.
Is your house?
This is James' house.
Oh.
Do you
I'm
want to
about
see my house?
starve. Do you have anything I could eat?
I do not have any food.
Oh my god! Oh right, you're a goddamn skeleton. What use are you?
Do you want to see my house?
No, I want to find food. I'll tour your house flip later.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we've almost been live for 3 hours. I must be having a nice time because that is significantly longer than I normally stream. We should find food, but there has not been much food. Let's keep going north for a little bit. If I'm going to starve, I might as well do it in an interesting place. Guy who's read Infinite Jest but calls it reading a chapter book. That's pretty funny. It is a chapter book. It's literally a chapter book. I don't, part of me is like... Part of me feels like I should reread Game of Thrones. 'Cause those are some tight-ass novels. Like, the pacing and the prose and all of that. It's just, that's all very good. Like, if you want an example of how to do good, like, action storytelling, fucking George R. R. Martin. That's a masterclass right there. But they are quite long as well. Walk by some berry bushes? Yes. There you are. Red currant? What's that over there? Can't tell. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Never read Game of Thrones, been thinking about getting into it lately. It's pretty good. The books are pretty damn good. Like, I see why they made $1 million off the HBO whatever. Like, it's damn fucking good. Can you fuck all the way off, please? Thank you. I appreciate that. Got some rye. Things have gone awry. Pete. Been reading Empress of Forever, and it does very high concept science fiction very well. Huh. I have discerning tastes when it comes to science fiction. I was kind of raised on Golden Age sci-fi. And so, like, there's a lot of things that people say is, like, the best thing ever that I'm just like, this is whatever. Also, like, a lot of Golden Age sci-fi is straight up not good. Yay. Oh, you got astounding stories for bedtime. That's damn good. That's nice. I think one of my first bedtime stories was like, one of the first series I really remember was Garth Nix's Keys to the Kingdom series. And every time I think about the shit that happened in that series, I was like, did it really end with the protagonist, like, becoming the demiurge and remaking the universe? Because that was fucking crazy. There was some weird shit happening in that series. Like, to a degree that was significantly more intense than a lot of other, like, kids sci-fi fantasy. Those mushrooms are pretty good ingredients. Oh yeah, yeah. No, the mushrooms are good. I'm more interested in stuff that I can grow. I also don't think we have a cellar set up yet. We should probably figure that out. Yeah, people throw around the term Gnostic a lot, but Keys to the Kingdom is, like, actually Gnostic. at least the bits that I remember about it. But it's literally like there are 7 beings that each hold like an hour of creation, and like they need to be defeated, and like control of creation needs to be reassembled from their grasp or some shit. Like, I really should revisit those. They were probably influential on me in ways that I don't really understand at the moment. Yeah, the main villains were literally just like Archons, yeah. Like, that was their relationship to the rest of reality. Hey, Val.
I found some berries north of our town.
Yup, I've been collecting berry bushes. Oh, if you find bushes, take them back with you. If you find bushes, take them back with you. Like, grab them, pick them up.
Take them?
Oh.
How do I pick them up?
So, like, there's a berry bush. Just hold it down and destroy it.
You just break it?
Yeah, just break it. You'll collect it. See?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I was worried that would destroy it forever.
No. It's actually very good to hoard berry bushes this early in the game. Looks like they got cool new covers at some point. Oh, that's nice. So the way I like to do berry bushes...
Are you planting these anywhere specific?
I am. I'm going to plant them, like, here-ish. So, here, let me go. 1. Thank you.
If I find more, I'll bring them back, but I'm...
Okay. Do black currant here. We'll do cranberries. Do bup. And then red currant. Bup. You could argue a sabbatic reading. If Garth Nix was a sabbatic, that would be very interesting. Yeah, there's literally 7 of them with, like, tiered palaces adjoining heaven and shit. Like, they are actual archons. They're straight up doing the Merkava. Each novel is kind of a little heist into heaven, which is neat. I forget what exactly the protagonist is trying to steal. This is making me really want to reread this. Ugh. Ladies and gentlemen, it's getting to that time. I think we might, Who is grunting? Who grunts? It's getting to that time. I think pretty soon here we might wrap things up. Hello, Shiver. What are you doing here? My dear little surface Shiver. Yes, the appointed time. It was foreseen. Now in the beginning of forever. The hour draws near. Death approaches. I need to get myself some dinner. My dear friends, you have seen who is streaming tonight. If you wish to continue the Great Hog Hunt, please go join them and their streams. But for now, I think the hour approaches. I will catch you next time. We're doing this for charity. There are charity incentives. I forget what they are. Maybe tomorrow I will have an actual, like, HUD for this. We'll figure that out. But in the meantime, bye!